evening, everybody. Are you enjoying your meal? Good. Great. Well, I'm going to welcome you again. So this is a great facility to celebrate our graduates, and so thank you all for coming tonight. Tonight is our 32nd year here of graduation. Can you believe it? You guys are the 32nd graduating class. Congratulations to all of you. So graduation strikes me as a time for all of us to reflect on where we've been. It's also a time to focus on where we're going as graduates, as an institution, and as an industry. As you graduate from CITC into highly skilled journey-level workers, I've reflected on who we are as representatives of our industry. And I thought rather than having a keynote speaker, I'd share a video with all of you. This video highlights all of you and your achievements, along with your commitment to your trade and to your industry. As all of you move to the next level of your career as highly trained and skilled individuals, remember that it is you who moves our industry forward with a sense of pride and achievement. This is a video about you, and we'll start it right now.
I am a carpenter.
I am a painter.
HVAC technician.
Project supervisor.
Electrician.
I'm a painter.
I am a plumber.
I'm a plumber.
A carpenter.
I am CITC.
I am a plumber.
I am an electrician.
A carpenter.
Plumber.
I am a plumber.
I am CITC.
I am a laborer.
I'm a plumber.
I am an electrician.
I am CITC.
I am a laborer. Painter.
I'm an electrician.
CITC.
I am a plumber. I am a CITC.
Back home, before I moved here, my dad was an electrical engineer, the chief electrician in the country, so technically I grew up in the
Very patient with me, which is good, because, I mean, I did hair before this. It's just kind of a misconception that women are supposed to be like at home with the kids and men are supposed to be doing the hard work.
It was brought up when I went and interviewed for a job that was posted on the internet, and they said that one of the things that would be required of me is that once a month I go over to Spokane and I go to CITC.
Each company is enrolled in a certified training agency, and my company is enrolled in CITC.
Just remembering all the old math techniques, like math comes into play quite a bit. You'd be surprised, like you don't think about it, but all those formulas that they pounded into you in high school, they're back. The instructors here at CITC have done a good job going back over, reviewing, giving us a refresher course. A quick pace, but getting us back up to speed well enough to do what we need to do with it.
One of the things that has really been challenging is, I use my tape measure for everything. Go hub to hub, take a measurement. Well, here at commercial work, they encourage you to use takeoffs. Instead of going face to face, we'll go center to center. You'll do your takeoffs. Therefore, when you go and cut your pipe, you'll have it to the exact spec or the exact length that you need. It's just different. I didn't know about that until my first year as a student here. Even though I've been plumbing for a couple of years, I never really did that. It's important. You can't always go get your handsaw out and cut an inch or a quarter inch or 3/8 of an inch off. You got to nail it. And so, learning to do takeoff is one thing that I never did before that I attained while I was here.
Africa and America is huge different, or voting are way different. We don't have one way. In 1774, he said there was a new system for them because it was only in the industry. So when I got young, my dad would let me walk into the danger, so I only learned that it was 240.
The class after work, but it's only 1 day a week, so it wasn't that bad. I actually just graduated in another class where I had 2 weeks. That was pretty rough, having 2 nights a week with the 40 hours a week is probably the biggest challenge.
I'm pretty good with using the tools and the concepts. I'm pretty book smart, so I'm really good at like catching on fast to those things. My biggest thing is I've been, it sounds silly, but building my upper body strength to be able to carry as much into holding it above my head, those kind of things, pull myself out of places that aren't as easy.
The biggest challenge is being able to spray the correct amount of paint and getting the direct millage on there, because it's a very easy thing to spray too much paint on the wall or spray not enough. And with the proper training and guidance that I've gotten through CITC down in the workshop and everything, and the hands-on training, felt like I was able to really master that and get it down, especially being in year 3. I've got so much spray time
rolled ribbon pipe. The first time I ever did it was in the shop here at CITC. Different companies professionalizing different things, and our company's getting more into it. But for the first few years, I didn't ever work on that kind of stuff.
Within the company I work with, there's nothing but advancement opportunities. I don't want to be just a journeyman plumber. I want to be project manager, maybe project superintendent, and keep climbing the ladder.
Eventually, I'm looking at becoming a project manager or a safety director, but I don't think it's fair to tell people what to do unless you physically know how to do it yourself.
We're working out at Spring District, and it's a 400,000 square foot job site, and me and a few other guys have been going through doing the production and been there since the beginning, and we're already coming into the end of that. We got a lot of good reviews about the way the paint looks.
There's a boardwalk in Des Moines. It was destroyed by a big storm we had a couple of years ago here in Washington, and we completely replaced it and put in a new concrete boardwalk, and we did it in 5 months and hit our target date and everything. After that was all said and done, looking nice, that felt really good. The first day we opened it and you saw people walking up and down, and we had it blocked off where people that lived right there across from it couldn't walk on it, and then just to see like the joy that they had, just a really good feeling you'd have. Like, we just did that, we made that, it's pretty rad.
It's cool getting to work with others in the trade, get to know other students, because when you're on the job, it's usually just you and your coworkers.
It's never easy having to study all this information, but the good thing is that if we actually work hard to be able to take in all the information and actually study it, it will really benefit us to be able to continue on learning more.
To be a better person, more knowledgeable in construction.
The reasons why we do what we do, the theories behind construction, and the process behind different tasks.
You guys gotta make sure that you concentrate.
Work through it, do whatever you gotta do, having an education in your background, all it's gonna do is lead to bigger and better things.
There's a huge demand for individuals with good skills, good attitudes, good work ethic.
You have a bright, bright future ahead of you.
It should be a lot of fun for you. It should be rewarding for you as you grow and develop and support your families.
To be able to finally achieve all that.
To help something else exist, either a building or a business, or helping people who have problems, bringing to the marketplace workers who have been trained to be productive.
That's success. Congratulations.
You'll find yourself well-rounded and ready for the world you face. You now have skills and you have opportunity.
Get out there and rock it. Good job. Go get them.
You should feel proud of yourself. It's a good achievement for you and your family. Good start for your career.
This is just another step in your journey. Set new goals and reach for new heights.
Congratulations, class of 2017. Good luck.
I am CITC.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, because you are the face of CITC. You are our industry's future. Thank you for letting CITC be a part of your journey. At this time, I would like to introduce you to Adam Pinsky, who will tell you about Pat Elwood. Pat was one of our founders and past board member who was a chair of ours for many, many years. So, Adam?
So good evening. So tonight, I have the honor of presenting a unique award. This award is being given in honor, in memory of Pat Elwood, one of CITC's founders and a lion of the electrical industry. This $1,000 one-time award is being given by the Elwood family to an electrical student who exemplifies the character and attributes of Pat Elwood. I would like to recognize members of the Elwood family who are here with us tonight: Janie, Scott, Adam, and Jessica. Since many of you in the room may not have known Pat, I would like to share a brief video so that you can get to meet him and see his passion for the electrical industry. So please play the video.
Pat really meant a lot to CITC, and I think that he dedicated a lot of his time away from his company to lay the groundwork and to being able to see CITC get to the point where it's at right now.
We were mostly small man shops back when we started this, average 10 to 15 employees. Because of the training and the ability to have qualified personnel, we now have employers who employ 40, 50, 60, and 100. I've been in apprenticeship since the beginning, and it just makes me proud to see young people that I mentored during those early years now as successful businessmen, successful superintendents, journeymen at all levels. I mean, you can't help but feel good about what you've done when you see hundreds of these people turned out over the years that are successful in their lives due to the association with CITC. Technology changes all the time, and you can only be as good as your ability to keep up with the modern technology, and that's what CIT's future is, to keep pushing that envelope and keep it staying ahead of that curve, so the people you turn out are the highest caliber.
So I was privileged to have worked with Pat for 19 years at SME Inc. of Seattle. Pat was a person of honor who believed deeply in training and workforce development in the construction industry. His perseverance, tenacity, desire to learn, and desire to teach and help others in the industry were attributes I admired about him. Pat had a career approach to the trades and was never, ever satisfied with the status quo. He was willing to challenge and question and work hard. Pat valued both book learning and street smarts, and he excelled at being creative when the solution to a problem wasn't readily apparent. He understood the big picture of workforce development in construction and had a tremendous desire to give back to his industry and his community. The Pat Elwood Memorial Award is awarded to Joe Callentine. Joe, please come up to the stage. Joe, you were nominated by your third-year electrical instructor, Mike Lewis. This is what Mike said about you and your enthusiasm for your trade. Joe is a remarkable student. He has a background in renewable energy and looks to advance in this field. Joe continually strives to understand concepts of electrical theory. His class participation is above and beyond with the questions he asks, discussion points he creates, and punctuality. Joe always has a positive attitude in class. He continually pushes his classmates with ideas of renewable energy solutions and how to incorporate them into everyday life. Joe is an outstanding student with a drive to be an above and beyond electrician. So Joe, on behalf of, as a representative of the Elwood family, so we'd like to present this award, the Pat Elwood Memorial Award, to you.
Supposed to say anything tonight, but I did take the liberty. I never had the opportunity to meet Pat, and I actually kind of regret that, not being able to meet him. Many of us have not had that opportunity, but we're all a direct result of his vision. You know, Pat's success throughout his life was largely contributed to his desire to be able to put relationships first. Being able to build those was key in his opinion. As a leader, Pat looked to his ability, or he was looked to for his ability to inspire and to coach the individuals that was under his wing. To become a great leader like Pat, we all have to be a follower first. That's why we're here. through the education and the training that we received here at CITC, we too can become the great leader that Pat was. So it is truly my honor to receive this award in Pat's memory so that I can carry his torch and we can move forward to a brighter, well-built, and more sustainable future of tomorrow. So again, the Elwood family, thank you very much. My classmates as well, congratulations to the class of this year. Thank you.
What an honor. Congratulations, Joe. Tonight, I have the pleasure of adding to our celebration by introducing you to Mike Luton. Mike is from Bellevue Sunrise Rotary and is here to tell you a little bit about Rotary and the Bellevue Sunrise Rotary Toolbox Awards. These awards will be presented to CITC outstanding graduates who have been nominated by their instructors to receive special acknowledgement of their achievements in the classroom. Mike, please come to the podium, and thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Helene. Well, for those of you that aren't familiar, Rotary is a 112-year-old fellowship of over 1.2 million men and women, and is one of the leading service organizations in the world. Our ideal as Rotarians is service. Rotary's primary motto, service above self, is the goal of all our Rotary clubs and of all the members in over 200 countries and geographical regions on this planet. The Bellevue Sunrise Rotary Club is one of 4 Rotary clubs in Bellevue and we contribute primarily to the South Bellevue and Newcastle communities. Our particular club was chartered in 1988, and we have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars over the subsequent years, returning these funds to our local communities as part of our dedication to service, while also contributing to numerous international Rotary projects, such as the eradication of polio project that Rotary started back in the 1950s. One of the service initiatives of Rotary is vocational service, and it's aimed at improving communities through career training and education. This is why Bellevue Sunrise Rotary is here tonight. For the year 2017, we would like to honor those outstanding students of CITC who are graduating in the various construction trades with our Toolbox Award. Inside each toolbox, you'll find a gift card to Home Depot to help in completing your own tool collection. Our Rotary Club sincerely hopes that all of the graduates of CTIC will use their newfound skills not only to make a good living, but also to help our world be a better place for all of us to live. Thank you for allowing Bellevue Sunrise to be part of this special milestone in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, and Bellevue Sunrise Rotary for your generosity. Graduates, as I call your name and read what your instructor has said of you, please come to the stage to receive your award. And there are steps on either side of the stage, so dependent upon which side of the room you are, will be dependent upon which steps you come up. So, our first, congratulations to Jacob Notman, CITC's outstanding carpentry graduate. Jacob, where are you at? There you are. On this side here. So here is what Mark Knudsen had to say about Jacob. Jake is always attentive. He is a great student and has proven to be a very engaged pupil. Always tooled up during shop time and has made good contributions to the class. Great job, Jake. Mark sees a promising future for you in your industry. Our next student, congratulations to Demetrius Trapelis, who is our HVAC Outstanding Graduate. Demetrius, I know you're here. Where are you at? There you are. Here is what Eric Kaffenberger said about Demetrius. Demetrius switched trades and took on the challenge of learning a new craft. He put great effort into learning his trade. In class, he shared thoughts and asked tough questions. He paid attention in class and participated regularly in class, which then showed up in his test and lab scores. What really helped him progress was not being afraid to ask questions and learning from his mistakes. Eric stated that he had no doubt Demetrius would continue to be a success in his trade for years to come because of his ambition and drive to be the best. Congratulations. Our next graduate, congratulations, goes to Tony Abernathy. Tony, I know you're here. Tony is our painting outstanding graduate. Here is what Eric Pearson had to say about Tony. Through hard work and dedication, Tony has become a knowledgeable and proficient painter. His desire to do his absolute best, along with his willingness to learn, is an asset to the trade. Congratulations. Our next congratulations goes to Sean Chadwell. Sean, are you here? Sean, CITC's Outstanding Plumbing Graduate. Where are you, Sean? Here is what Terry Dean said about Sean. Terry stated that he has had Sean as a student for 4 years, and that Sean comes to mind as a student who has shown a tremendous amount of improvement over the last few years. He has an excellent GPA and actively participates in class. He even brought his own welding truck to class for his fellow students to check out. Great student overall. Congratulations, Sean. Is Jeremy Burchett here? Well, I don't think he's with us tonight. Because he didn't register. Mary? Nope? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you about Jeremy anyway. Jeremy is CITC's Outstanding Heavy Equipment Operator Graduate. Jeremy was unable to make it tonight. However, here is what his instructors, Mike Motley and Gary Davis, said about him. Jeremy was a very good student. He's hardworking, very respectful of the equipment, and has great promise as an operator. So let's just give him a round of applause. I won't say last, our electrical graduate is from Spokane, so he'll be receiving his toolbox in Spokane. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about Joshua Davis. He received CITC's Outstanding Commercial Electrician Graduate Award, and Rick Hansen was his instructor. Rick described Josh as a very engaged student. He had great attendance and listened. Josh does a great job in applying the concepts he has learned in class to his lab work. He comes to class prepared to learn and ready to ask tough questions. He helps other students understand the material at hand. Josh has shown the electrical industry is more than just a passing job, but a career choice. So let's send our congratulations over to Spokane to Josh. On the other side. On Friday, he'll receive his toolbox. So Mike, thank you very much. So at this moment, I'd like to ask all of the CITC instructors to stand and remain standing. I know you're here, so let's stand up. Japanese proverb, better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher. Thank you all for being great teachers to our students, for without you, the inspiration in our classrooms and labs would not be ignited. You can all sit down now, and I'd like to invite Chris Malari, are you here? I know you are. Where are you, Chris? Come on up. Chris is our third-year carpentry instructor at our Bellevue location. And Dave, I know you want to say a few words about Chris.
Words? Oh, so Chris, you're going to have to stand there a minute, because I need to say something about all instructors. So currently CITC has 60 craft training and apprenticeship instructors around the state. And if you add the continuing education instructors, we have over 90 faculty in the state and growing. They're a very special group of men and women. And I really invite you, if your instructor is here tonight, to find them, to thank them for what they've done for you. They give up their weeknights away from family, away from work, away from overtime opportunities. They're here sometimes on Saturdays and Sundays. They're really a very, very special and dedicated group of people. On a special note, I do want to note that Rick St. Vincent reached